Hello everyone, welcome back. Honestly, anytime I leave YouTube for a long time, then I feel like I need to be welcomed back. So, hello again. It's been a while since I posted a video, and that's because I finally truly started caring for myself and decided to only focus on myself. So, I let go for a while, or for good, of many things and many people, because I decided that all I really need is myself. And it was not only a decision, it was honestly something that I noticed about life, about myself. And I truly just wanted to achieve this self-sufficiency, which I believe that I am capable of, and honestly I believe that everyone is capable of. But what was really holding me back was that I was holding on to memories and to people that no longer see me, that I no longer see. I was holding on to my past identity. I want to explain it to you so that you can see why this channel is also an important part of it all and why it's so messy, and you will see. So for a long time in my life, I was holding on to this identity that I created in my head, and I was really thinking that this is my true self. So these were a few things. First, that I draw and I'm good at drawing, and drawing is my passion, and basically art, right? That was something that I was truly holding on, that I was seeing as part of my identity, and it was a part of myself that I thought that would always be with me. As a child, I would really draw every day, and I was always like better at drawing than other kids, so that was something special about me, you know, that everybody would associate me with. So soon enough I was also like associating myself with it, and at some point in my life I stopped drawing as much, mostly because I was overworking, which I will also talk about, and I didn't have time nor inspiration nor the energy for drawing. Like, there was a period of time in my life when drawing was my way of survival, and I was really like picturing my feelings and my thoughts, and that was almost the only way for me to like express myself. So the drawings were like symbolic and they held a lot of meaning, but at the same time it was kind of destructive for myself, because that was something that I was creating, and if I only document the bad feelings, then I only remember the bad feelings, and the bad feelings become my whole life, you know, if they are the only things that really I allow to exist, right? So there was a time when I realized that, and I didn't want to draw anymore. I mean, I wanted to, but at the same time it felt wrong. It felt wrong to draw anything, because when I would start drawing, I would draw bad things. I would picture my bad feelings, bad memories, and all of that. So that's how I stopped drawing as much or at all, and I was asking myself, am I still as artistic as I used to be? Like, am I still myself? Because I was really losing the passion that I was the most close to, you know? Yeah, so that was one thing. Another thing that I really needed to let go of were my memories of the past. I had those journals, like diaries. I used to have like 20 of those. Like, at some point there was like a million of them in a box, you know, I was keeping them all in a box. I believe that in those journals my true identity was like truly expressed. I believe that by keeping those journals, I keep myself, you know, together. Like, I keep my identity with me, that it still exists. And yeah, at times when I would really feel misunderstood by like the world, by everybody, when I felt really alone, then I was thinking that I used to be whole, I used to be authentic, and this authenticity is written down in those journals. However, there was a night when I opened one of my oldest journals just to read about my old life, how it used to be, and kind of like remind myself that there is still a person that understands me, and this person is my old self. And you know, I was reading it hoping that I would find something about my happiness. Like, I wanted to learn from my old self how to be happy again, But then what I was reading really sounded like what I am experiencing right now as a 20-year-old. So I was like, what? Wait, so I never was happy? Or what? And I got so upset about it because I was like so disappointed. Like, so what I was believing in all those years, like, I don't remember myself really. And seriously, I got so upset about it that I took all those journals and threw them away. So I don't have them anymore. All I have from my past, like the only thing that I have left is my drawings from that time. And right now I don't feel like throwing them away. But that's also because I don't have this myth in my head about them. I really keep them just to compare the progress that I made over the years in drawing, but the nostalgia is not so deep anymore, at least. So yeah, that's another thing that I let go of. And the last thing that I needed to let go of in order to like take a better care of myself and feel the self-sufficiency was people. And that was the hardest part, because I truly felt mostly like abandoned by everyone, and I was like missing everyone, and I would stay till late hours at night and just sink into this longing feeling, you know. It was also kind of a part of my identity. Like I couldn't imagine myself not missing someone, and I also couldn't imagine myself without the people that I was missing. Although the truth was that I already didn't have them, right? They already weren't a part of my life. I was only missing them. So the truth is that I already lived without them, right? So it was possible. It is possible to live without some people, because if you are missing them, then it means that they are already not here. You are already living without them, and you are living, right? And the only thing that is painful about it is the missing feeling. Not even the fact that they are not here, but the fact that you are missing them. It's kind of like the same thing, because you wouldn't miss them if they were here, but it's not at the same time. Like if you don't miss them, then it's okay. But it wasn't easy for me to comprehend, you know. It wasn't obvious. And even if I would explain it to myself like that logically, I would still not feel it. I would still feel like, yeah, that's kind of true, but it still feels bad. It's still not fair. And I truly, I agree with myself. Yes, that's not fair. And that hurts. And you deserve better. But if you deserve better, then simply get it. And that's when I learned and tried to convince myself that I don't need others to listen to me, understand me, give me empathy. That's nice to receive from other people. But all of those things you can give to yourself by yourself. Just take care of yourself. Just think about yourself more than you think about other people. Finally. And that's why I needed to get inactive on this channel for a while, because that was, at some point it was too much to handle for myself. I needed to really isolate myself a little bit for a while, spend time with myself, nourish myself, and let myself do what I want, because the thing that I was also living by and that was destructive for me is this need for living up to expectations. So I was, for example, always feeling like I need to do something, I need to achieve something, I need to create, because if I am not doing those things, then I am kind of wasting my time. But it's not true. There is no such a thing as wasting time. There is only spending time, there is only spending time. And if this time is spent on resting, being lazy, meaning just having fun doing not much, meditating or thinking about life or playing games because that's fun, it's not wasting time. It's simply spending it on something that you apparently need. And at some point when you get addicted to games or whatever and you play 3 days straight, totally not talking about a real experience of mine, and then you realize like you are fed up with this game, then don't feel like you wasted all this time. Just do something else, and that's the time, finally. So as my friend always says, do what you want because the pirate's free. That's what I learned throughout the past few months. And right now, if I describe my life to my past self, she would be upset with me. She would be like, oh no, why am I such a failure? But that only proves that I was so unhealthy, not understanding of myself, not taking care of myself or anything. I was not fair to myself. And right now I'm just living, finally. So anyway, this is the little update, and I have more updates to talk about, honestly. But I want to make other videos for it, and I want to dig into those specific topics, such as going minimalistic, becoming a witch, sort of, and maybe about starting hating capitalism. I don't know if I should. I think I should share some information about it too. So basically, there's a lot more to share, even compared to what I had to share before, and even then I really had a lot to say. And maybe I would talk more about Enneagram too, because I don't know, I just love Enneagram, so I should talk about it. So anyway, I hope that you are good, and tell me what's up in your life, and just do whatever you want, honestly. So yeah, that's it. So see you later, and bye bye. Oh, and remember, you are lovely by nature. Bye bye.